Well, this is about the third time that I've tried this, so let's see if we can do it this time. This is Aunt B, and I haven't been on here in years. It's been literally years, and I don't think I've ever done a face video, but I am coming on here. I want to get started doing, maybe a video a day eventually. But right now I wanted to come on and show you I've been working on a new sewing space for about a year and a half now. And I've just gotten everything moved, but I'm just now going through things and getting started, working on stuff. Trying to put everything away. I've had so much to go through. Anyway, so I'll start at the door over here. And let me walk over by the door. And then turn this camera around. Here's the door where you come in. And right there is a little kitchen, gonna be a little kitchenette. Right now it's not finished. Where you see this cart right here, there will be drawers and of course a countertop, which is missing right now. And of course I have a little fridge. This right here will have a sink in it. So when I'm painting or whatever, I have a space to clean my paintbrushes. Right now this is blocking the bathroom door. It's a roll-around cart. I keep my hangers up here and bags here. And this cart holds all of my patterns. These kind of patterns that you put together off of the internet. You buy them and you tape them together. Anyway, that's what's in there is just patterns. And then down here was a bunch of buckets that I had full of stuff when I moved out here, and I've emptied all of those and put that stuff away. Right now I'm working on Easter dresses, so these are some of the Easter dresses I'm working on for my granddaughters. And then back behind this roll around is going to be a bathroom with a shower, a toilet, a sink, and a stackable washer and dryer. I always find that whenever I go to wash something, the washer's always full because we have a very large family. And so I never can wash my fabrics because somebody else always has the machine. So, and then here I have some curtain material that I'm going to paint my living room and the room that I was sewing in. And, put some new curtains up. Anyway, you can see that my outlet covers aren't covered yet. And so I have that to do. There's no trim around the doors or windows. We have to finish that. We did get the painting done on the walls, but anyway, this is a computer cabinet that I was gonna put in. Well, we put it out here because I thought I would use it out here, and it's a big one, so it takes up quite a bit of space in the house. But I think I'm going to move it back to the house. I have this really pretty round table that has a few chairs that I would like to sit here, kind of like a lunch table. And so I don't think I'm going to be keeping that cabinet. And when you come around this side, there's the cabinet. This is some of my pattern paper and quilt batting. Anyway, I'm working on, there's some dresses I'm working on. Got the mail come in today and I've got a mess. But there's my sewing machine, which is a Singer Confidence Quilter. This is my serger. And behind the serger I have this is an upholstery machine. It sews leather, it sews anything heavy duty, and it's an industrial machine. My son opened up his own automotive shop and occasionally gets someone who needs upholstery done. So I work on that, whenever he gets things. Anyway, then we go around here. This is just a stack of stuff that needs to be gone through again. This wooden thing here I had made about 25 years ago, which blows me away. 25 years, wow. And I had it made for the plastic buckets to put shoes in. You know, the shoe box, plastic shoe boxes with the lids. And I never owned more than 4 pair of shoes in my life. So I found these 10 buckets in the garden center at Walmart and figured out how many I would need. And they were perfect. They fit perfectly. So this has charms and buttons and scissors and tools and just all kinds of stuff. Stamps. It needs to be redone and organized again, but basically that's what I keep in it. And then I have these little carousel things. I got this one at Hobby Lobby. I think I ordered that one on Amazon. And then I have these glass jars. I keep large pickle jars and stuff to put, you know, little ribbons or stuff that I might want to use on a project. Because I like to do like multimedia art too. And so a lot of stuff that most people wouldn't keep, I do keep. And the little cabinet behind this little wooden cabinet right here is going to go on the wall, and I'm going to put essential oils in it. Then I have 2 carts down there that with inks and embossing powder and mostly any kind of paper crafting, sprays, you know, whatever. This cart back here is all paper crafting, tons and tons of paper crafting. And then this bucket here is a Christmas project coming up. And this top little one with the red lid is a paper crafting. The rest of them are all buckets that need to be sorted, all of these. And there's about 4 stacks there, but need to be sorted. This is some of the stuff that I'm working on sorting right now, except for these. These are my baby girl's dresses that I'm working on today and trying to finish. And anyway, then I'm going to be making masks for my family and friends, whoever needs them. Anyway, this right here in front of, oh, by the way, that table that you see back here, this big, huge table, my husband made for me. And it breaks my heart, but we're going to have to cut it down because it's just too big. But I think we're going to take off 2 feet on either side and make it where it folds down and up. So if I need it this big, I can have it, but I don't have to have it. And then down at the bottom of it, it has these cubes. The legs to it are the cubes like Ikea's, but they're not Ikea's. We got them at Walmart. And then on the bottom of it is in these tubes right here, I put some of my giant patterns in these tubes. Eventually, they'll all go in these tubes because I don't really have the room to hang them or room for the roll around cart. And then these are all bolt fabric holders like you get at Joann's. I got a bunch of those free, and I'm going to use those as well as foam core board that's laying right there on that table to wrap the fabrics around to make them look nicer. I almost have that shelving unit completely sorted. And then when you swing back here, this right here is my design wall. And I don't think I'm going to put it on a wall. I think I'm just going to leave it where I can pull it out and put it back when I don't want to use it. Behind that is a table right there, one of those fold-out tables. And behind that is a wooden shelf that my husband made me to put my, all of my wooden blocks, stamps on. And then this shelf, this shelf, this shelf, this shelf, and this shelf are all fabrics. And all of those will be wound up and put neatly on the shelf so that they look nicer. Right now I just put them away to get them out of the buckets because I've gone through like 30, maybe 40 buckets and gotten stuff put, you know, just put it up so that I could start organizing it better. Anyway, this cart right here that you see in front with the wheels, that's my ironing board. I got that for $10 and it's all made out of metal. I'm so proud of that. Anyway, I can roll it wherever I want to, which is awesome. You know, turns any direction. Anyway, these are some more of the dresses that I'm working on. But I have to cut some pieces from this pink fabric. And then down at the end of this, it has a pegboard on it. So I hang all of my measuring tools down here. Of course, at the end of the table is another, it's a Walmart. It looks like IKEA, but it's not. It's a Walmart. And then right here, let me back up a little bit. I'm working on sorting this table right now, which is what I do. I bring a bucket or 2 or 5, whatever, and sit there and go through those buckets. And this, like, I've went through 30, maybe 40 of these buckets right here. I don't know, a lot. And I've switched everything over to the clear buckets where you can see what's in them. Like you see up the top there are clear. Most all the buckets over there are clear buckets. So now I can just glance at a bucket and know what there is inside it. This bucket down here on the bottom is 22 quilt tops that have to be quilted. And I don't have a long arm machine and I don't have a long arm frame. What I do have is an old antique frame that's, you know, for hand quilting. And then I have a frame that has a, what do they call it now? Free motion. So it goes back and forth and sideways, you know, really easily. And you just put your regular sewing machine or a mid-arm on it and you sew with that, which I don't have a mid-arm either, but hopefully someday. Then over here in these 2 shelves, I have patterns. These are patterns that haven't been put together, and more patterns. Pins, my Copic markers are up there, several of my journals, my Bible, lots of other stuff. This here is all ribbons, different holiday ribbons, plain ribbons, white, red, all different colors. Old antique ribbon, lots of ribbon. And that's, my husband made me that out of guttering. And then I just used tape to tape the ends so that they couldn't fall off, and put some decorative tape on the outside of the front. Anyway, and this right here is just the rasp cart, and I've got to sort all those. I've stuffed them in the corner because they need to be dumped out and reorganized. I'm going to have one for paperwork, for paper crafting, one for multimedia, and one for quilting. Anyway, this is my desk and another pegboard that I have. This over here, I'll get a little closer. These are some of the embroidery stuff that I'm working on. This is for my husband. And then this one is the Lord's Prayer. And then there's another one under here that's absolutely beautiful too, but I haven't had time lately to work on them. All this stuff will be put somewhere else. I just stuck it up out of the way real quick. And I have a file cabinet here that will be used for patterns. And then all of these buckets here will be gone through and gotten rid of. And I guess that's it. Oh, my pegboard up here, I haven't filled it up yet. I put a few things on it, but I've decided I think I'm going to take it off. All of my, let me show you, all of my, everything in here I'm going to base on this fabric right here, which is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Sewing machine fabric with a red and black on it. So I've decided I think I'm going to paint this red. The pegboards I'm going to paint red. And then like the window over here, that's not going to be the curtain. The curtains are going to be red, white, and black. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to quilt the curtains, but I probably will because it gets chilly out here when you're working. So right now I have 2 heaters, but I don't know how long I can sustain that. Okay, so anyway, that's that for now. And so it'll be interesting to see when I'm done in a week or so how it looks then. I'm really, really hoping for, you know, for it to be more manageable. Hopefully I can get rid of enough stuff that it's easier to deal with, you know, find things and have my quilt frames out here and my quilts on them so I can be working on them. Anyway, it was nice talking to everybody, and I would like to start, you know, making a video. I don't know if I'll get it done a video a day, but maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday or something like that, and until I can do a daily one. But anyway, y'all be safe. If you have to leave your home, then be careful. Wear gloves when you pump your gas. You know, when you're out touching things, it's just better to put on gloves and know that you're not touching. You can take them off and throw them in the trash before you get in your vehicle. Or, you know, anyway, just stay safe. As a nurse, I can tell you, it's no fun to catch something when people are very sick, and this virus sounds pretty nasty. Anyway, you guys take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.